Hey, what it do, y'all? What it up? What it up? What it up? What's up? What up? Yeah, had a slight delay. I put it down in the chat section. Uh, just had to get ready, but actually, it took even longer than I expected. The delay. Basically, the delay was where I was going live, or where I was trying to go live at. It was just bad connection, so I had to go somewhere else to go live. So I tried to adjust the time, but even the time that I adjusted to wasn't the best time. But we're here now. So that's all that matters. And for those that have been waiting on me to go live, I appreciate your patience. It's been a long one, but I've been doing a lot in the back scene. So just because you don't see me out in these spaces, don't mean that I'm not out in different places. Keep that in mind. So yeah, we're back at it, and we're going to be more back at it. Hopefully, y'all can see me on the screen. Y'all can see that I'm doing pretty well. I would go live and cam up, but I'm not in the best place to cam up right now. But I'm here. It's good to see everyone back up in the building. So see Aquarius, good to see you. I see Courtney. I see you as well. You said not these games, men pulling. Oh, I guess we could talk about that too. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, because there is a lot of games that guys are pulling out here. You know, I've I've never been one to try to play any games, and over here, that's not what this channel is about. Even though I say peep game, but anybody can peep game. That doesn't mean you have to play the game. You can even look at the game, see it for what it is. That doesn't mean that you're about to play the game though. Hey, what's good, delivery? Good to see you as well. All the ladies showing up. And I encourage more ladies to show up because part of what I want to talk about in this particular live stream, which, when I just come here to say what up to y'all, it is basically a meet and greet. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me right now, as long as it's not offensive, as long as you're not being a hater. Shalom to you as well, Courtney. Yeah. But this channel, what I'm doing right now, I've been in the back scenes. The reason why y'all haven't seen me go live a lot lately, because I've been doing a lot of restructuring of this channel, as well as my other channels. But right now we're talking about this channel, rayologyxm. I'm making this more like my algorithms. I'm making it more for the feminine, more for the ladies, basically. It'll still resonate to the fellas, like the real men versus the typical males. It'll resonate to the real gentlemen. But all these other guys out here that's just looking for more of this blackwash, if you will, type of manosphere content, even some of the blackwash spiritual content from the so-called Hebrew Israelites. A lot of them aren't even following the Most High, so I can't even call them real Hebrew Israelites. Maybe some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. That goes for a lot of backsliding Christians, black sliding, white sliding. I don't care. Goes for a lot of them too. So I'm trying to make sure y'all don't see me as part of any of those sectors, what the manosphere, black pill, red pill, uh, the fake Hebrews, the fake Christians, the black sector. I'm not part of none of that stuff. I am truly Reality XM. So one of the reasons why at this channel, why a lot of y'all have seen me over time develop it more. You've seen me develop it more into a astronaut type of a format because my goal is to be astronomical. But with that said, my goal is really to be out of those spaces because I'm outer space. I'm out of those spaces because I'm outer space. So that's kind of the drive behind me switching up with a lot of the way this channel looks now, with it being more of a space theme and things like that, more of me being on the more astronaut side of things, because I just want to be out of those spaces. I don't want to be attached to none of those spaces. I'm not part of any group. I'm not part of any movement. I'm not MGTOW. I'm not Alpha. I'm not Sigma. I'm definitely not a Beta. Okay. So I'm none of that stuff. So some people can say that makes me like an Enigma. Okay. That's cool too. I'd rather that you describing me versus you trying to put a label on me. I don't even like to call myself a Mac, even though I've talked about that before based on previous collaborations I've done, because I do understand the essence of Macking. I've been around it. I've been around even I've known people that were part of PIs. Have been around the game. I was never part of the game, but I've been around the game. Okay. So I understand about being on your square. I understand all of that stuff. You know, the best way to be on your square is to be a square. You got to be both on your square in a square, but it's how you do that. Okay. And I've kind of talked about that at this channel a lot, but I don't even like to label myself a Mac. Don't do that. But I know enough about Macking because the pimping knows about Macking, right? The pimp knows about Macking, the Mac knows about Macking, the player even knows about Macking. Everybody had to get their Mac on at one point. You know what I'm saying? So it's Macking is universal. You dig? Okay, but even with that, don't label me a Mac at this channel no more either, because I'm not about none of that stuff. I'm just natural with it. I am immaculate though. Get it? I am immaculate with it. But don't label me a Mac. Don't label me none of that. I'm just natural with it, and I guess you could say I'm an enigma. I'm very enigmatic. I just don't label me. Don't do none of that. I'm just me. rayologyxm. That's my name. That's not a label. That's who I am. That's what I represent. So been doing a lot of stuff in the back scenes, trying to get that together. But also, some of y'all probably have wondered where all the moderators go. You used to give a lot of people wrenches, right? What happened? Well, nothing personal to anybody, even in the chat right now. Like, because I know I've probably given especially a lot of ladies wrenches, and I will do that again in the future. Okay, because I really want to have a lot of wrenches for the ladies versus a lot of guys, because there ain't gonna be a lot of fellas that's gonna know what I'm talking about at this time. And I believe that's what Kevin Samuels had to deal with. That's why he switched up, started doing his content more for the ladies, because the guys that he was talking to, they weren't getting it. So he was like, "Well, I can spit what I spit out to the gals that get it. They might not want to like have much to do with it, but they get it." Okay, so I'm not saying I'm trying to do a Kevin Samuels myself, but I understand where he was coming from in that vein. Okay, a lot of these guys just don't get it. Only a few guys will, and those guys that get it, much love to y'all for supporting my channel. But a lot of these dudes out here, they just becoming more nihilistic, more into the black pill talks. Not that I'm bashing people that are black pill, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys, even some gals, are becoming more nihilistic, and some of them were my moderators. I'm not saying names, so nobody don't take it personal, because you don't know who I'm as. You don't know who. You do not know who I am exactly talking about. Okay, so don't, if you think I'm talking about you, more than likely I'm not talking about you, whoever was my previous moderator. But I had to do a clean slate. I wanted to start over. I want to start over from scratch in regards to moderators, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and fellas, because the people going forward that I want to be moderators, and for a month, that's how it will be here at this channel. I won't have moderators here for a whole month. Okay. So, but I'm establishing in the back scenes as we speak right now, the establishment of more of what I'm doing with the Xenosphere. The Xenosphere was started here at this channel. So anybody else talking about Xenosphere, they got it from me, because it started here from yours truly, Rayology XM. Started this idea of the Xenosphere, which is Zen. You think of the Zen, it means the true peace. Zen represents peace. So they usually define Zen and peace with the yin and the yang. The Zen meaning the peace of the feminine and the masculine. So Xenosphere is about bringing those two together, the feminine and the masculine, bringing that true peace. So this idea of the Xenosphere was unlike anything that's going on in the menosphere, where it's just about men. It's not about men and women. So Zen is about men and women. Okay. So uh, look at Cookie. She said, "Thank God I was never a mod. I know it wasn't me." I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So good to see you. Good to see you up in the building, though. Good to see you up in the buildings. She calls me Ray Samuels. You silly, you silly. Good to see you back up in the building, Smart Cookie. Okay, so but going forward, like the moderators that I'm setting up going forward are people that really support this idea of the Xenosphere, which is the Zen, the peace of the feminine and the masculine. So it has to be about family. I don't want to see a lot, what we see right now in these spaces is a lot of people that are single. Not that I'm trying to call people out, but it's mainly a lot of people that are single talking about relationships or marriages. You know what I'm saying? You could be single talking about things that are single, okay? But are those things that are single helping you to get somebody married, or you're on the verge of getting married yourself. See, to me, to be honest, I believe the time of being single is a time of you just being quiet, you listening. It's not really a time where you get out and voice your opinions. Unless you are coming from a divorce, yeah, you can get out there and talk about being divorced. But ideally, how about talk about being divorced while you're married somewhere else new? But as you can see, there's kind of a oxymoron to that. So I believe going forward, like Xenosphere represents people that are together, not people that are single. Xenosphere is about people that are, even if you're in the process of getting with somebody, like I want to incorporate more families, more people that are married into what I got going on next, because there has to be a unification of people coming together. Enough of this separation. Like we got now this woman sphere. Not that I know there's a girl out there called that calls herself the Black Woman Sphere. So I'm not talking about her. Shout out to her. I'm not talking about her. But I'm just saying, like, you have this woman sphere, which I guess you call it the womansphere, just like they got manosphere, it should be called the womanosphere. But I guess they say womansphere just so they don't sound like they're copying off manosphere. So it's kind of funny when you think of the jargons. And hopefully I sound clear to y'all. If I sound good, put a one in the chat. I'd appreciate that. Put a one in the chat if I sound real good to y'all. Okay. So, of course, if I was Borgin, everybody be quick to be like, Ray, you're Borgin. We can't hear you. But yeah, if I sound good, just put a little quick one in the chat. I appreciate that. Let's see what some of y'all been saying so far, because like I said, this is a time of meet and greet, Q&A. If you got any questions, let me know. You said, Courtney. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I saw what you just said. I'm not going, not going to go over that. Okay. And yeah, we definitely are here. We are here to be there for each other. So yeah, just so you know, yeah, I heard where you're coming from, Courtney. That's what the Xenosphere is about. You said, Cookie, I'm happy to be here. Right on. Yeah. See, oh yeah, everybody says I'm good. See, yeah, like I said, this is about I'm trying to bring ladies to see ladies, even the ones that are single, okay? My goal and the reason for my channel here too is about uh helping y'all to have a man. I ain't trying to help you have a high value man. So I know Cookie called me Ray Samuels earlier. I know you was joking. It's all good though. Uh, I'm not here to just help y'all get a high value man. I just want y'all to be able to have a man, even if that man ain't gonna be me. As much as I would love to be y'all man, you know, like that song said, I want to be your man. I want to be your man. I think that's how the song goes. Somebody correct me if that's not the way the song goes. Okay. But I would love to be y'all man. But I understand that man, I understand if that man is not going to be me because everybody different. There might be just things about me that, Ray just don't do what you might wish that man did. Like, and I guess with even me saying that, that's kind of vague and suggestive. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's certain things that I like as a man, and I don't know. We just might not gel or mesh. It is what it is. But nevertheless, I still want to be the one. Hopefully, with what I've put out there, uh, I want to be supportive in helping you. Hopefully, finding the right man, righteous man, not the right man, but the righteous type of man. Okay, so just want to be positive. So a lot of my content going forward will be definitely for the ladies just having a man in their life, especially as you get older. Because I'm telling you, ladies, it's not going to get easy for y'all as y'all get older. And contrary to what a lot of these guys believe, it ain't going to be easier for them as they get older either if they continue to have this mindset of not want to have a woman. And of course, a lot of these guys, they out here with the passports thinking, I guess they're going to look for a woman better with the passport. I know about that. Okay. So let y'all know I've been peeping and I've been listening, but that ain't what this channel is about. I'm not bashing guys with passports, but that ain't what this channel is about. So, you know what I'm saying? Uh, so, oh, Spark Cookie says, so do you want us to be sister wives over here? Hey, interesting question. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Cookie. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna be quiet on that one. I'm gonna be quiet on that one. Yeah, but I'm just saying though. I really want women not to be single. My goal is for no woman to be single. I don't believe a woman is supposed to be single. Okay. And Courtney said, not looking. You ain't gonna have to look. You shouldn't have to look at all, Courtney. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. And that's it. Yeah. Not looking for no one around me. Right. Right. That man, he just gonna show up. He ain't gonna be just someone from around your way. He just gonna show up. You know, and I'm gonna talk more into that because I don't want to sound all vague because there's ways this could happen versus the church is just talking to you, being like, well, if you pray, then he gonna come. You know, one day the right man gonna come for you. The right man gonna be in your life. Hallelujah. That ain't what rayologyxm is about. So hopefully, like a lot of y'all continue to check out my content and you could get better insight on what it would be like to have that right man show up for you. Okay. And of course, how you can prepare yourself for the right man. And, and you know what I'm saying? So that too. And I'm just kind of chuckling because Courtney brought up the monkeypox. Yeah, he's not going to show up with monkeypox for you, Courtney. He ain't going to show up that way. I feel you though. Yeah. Yeah. You said deliberate. She said passport hunters cannot find a needle in a haystack. They gonna keep looking for that needle. Hey, you know what they doing deliberate? You know they got the atlases, and you know how they like to put those little pin tacks on the map of all the little places they've been. So you're gonna have like guys putting pin tacks on. Okay, this is like for the real women. No, they're located on island Mupukulo. I don't know. I'm just making up a word. You know, the island called Mupukulo. Oh, that's where the women really go. I've been there. Like, we're going to put a pin tack on that. That's what they're going to be doing with that needle. They're going to treat it like a pin tack on an atlas. So, yeah. But yeah, you got to, you know, that's the thing when you, and I've said this before because I don't consider myself a passport guy. I am a man that's been well traveled. And I've always believed this. Uh, you can travel and find love, but you don't travel looking for love. Keep that in mind for those that be traveling, and that'll take you a long way. Once again, you don't you can travel and find love. Yes, you can travel and find love, but you don't travel to look for love. Okay? And I get it. I get it. I get it. Where a lot of these guys are coming from. I get it. They look at the United States. They're like, man, there ain't no love here. I gotta leave. And I'm not telling you what to do. You your own man, you're gonna do what you do. But just from our experience, I'm just saying I'm not me personally, I'm just only speaking for me. I've never felt the need to just leave or exodus. I get it. I understand what guys are doing and I understand why they think the way they think. So I'm not even bashing guys that are on this passport bros thing lately. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying from my experience, I've never traveled to look for love. Now, could I have found love through my traveling? Many, many times, many times. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You said, Cookie, they're going to get more than that monkeypox. They're going to get something penicillin can't get off of if they keep on with them passports. Right, right. Yeah. So, but yeah, for those, you know, I'm not sure who's all going to be stopping by, but yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing personal to those listening to this on the replay. If you check and see you don't have your wrench right now, it's just because I'm going through a phase. And check this out. If you want to be part of what I'm doing with this hashtag Xenosphere, which isn't a movement, it isn't a group, it's just really a thought. If you want to be more into what I'm doing with the Xenosphere, hit me up on the email rayologyxm@gmail.com and I'll get you more into it. And if you're really about this, then we could talk more. And then I'll give you a wrench that way because the people that I want to have the wrench going forward are people that understand where I'm coming from with the Xenosphere, which is men and women coming together, unifying, because it is possible. I know a lot of people looking down the road, and some guys are looking across the globe. Some gals also have been across the globe already. But you know, for those that know love, they ain't trying to look out yonder and wonder about love. 1 second. or you had to get a sip. And if I sound a little out of breath, I'm not really out of breath. I'm just charismatic right now. I'm very charismatic. I've been doing a lot in these past few days. I've been really getting in my bag, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just in that mojo type of mode right now. Yours truly, rayologyxm, has been in his mojo lately, okay? Been truly in my mojo, okay? Been good with my dynamo. No dynamite though. I'm still moving good, not blowing up, not giving in. Okay. You said, I feel you. I feel you, Courtney. I feel you. I totally get you with all that. Yeah. Everybody trying to look outward instead of looking inward. Okay. That's the other aspect of what I mean by what I just said in regards to traveling. You said, Cookie, have you seen all these videos popping up of all these men saying that they are lonely? I haven't, but it doesn't surprise me because I've predicted a lot of this before. Everybody getting into that dark state of content, thinking, okay, I don't need a woman. No, I see the way they are. I don't want nothing to do with them, but it still ends up you being lonely because, see, the man is the author and the finisher of his fate. Keep that in mind. Okay. Yep. So let's keep it moving. Uh, how you like my new picture? I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep it up for a little while, just because you said that, Cookie. I appreciate that. Yeah, just trying to, let y'all know I'm doing good. I'm progressing. I might have to do a little video in a few days so people see it's no fluke. No fluke over here with Ray at all. I promise you. Yeah, humbly speaking, I'm decent. Okay. So, but there are some things I do want to bring up here because, like I said, this is like a meet and greet. But there are things that I do want to talk to y'all about. So y'all don't think I'm just jibber jabbing, but there are things I want to talk to y'all about. Before I get into that, I just want to say these things that I do want to talk about are, um, as I normally say with my what ups, my meet and greets. Some of the things I'm gonna bring up, I just couldn't put in live stream form, so it's just random topics. And feel free if y'all want to add to that, let me know. Yeah. So I've talked about, earlier. I just mentioned standing in your square. So I'm pretty sure everybody has heard. I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about Einstein's theory. Einstein's theory of E equals mc squared. Pretty sure you've heard of that. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I see it different. And I've seen it based on just what I've talked about before with the true spirit of being immaculate, if you will, not necessarily macking, but being immaculate, like E equals mc squared. See, the E stands for energy, with the whole mc squared part. The E part stands for energy. So energy, okay? And the M, the M. The M really is it's really something that I'm still developing. So y'all got to give me time for that, okay? But it's part of the spirit of being immaculate. So I'm gonna go more into the whole MC square part as time goes on. But just know that the MC aspect of it is part of just keeping things immaculate. Keep that in mind, and I'll speak on that later. But the square aspect goes back to what I've said earlier about just standing on your square, okay? Like a clean square. Not none of this street square talk. We hear this all the time. See, nothing wrong with being a square. Nothing wrong with being on your square. What is really square? Now, I've known some folk from Chicago, okay? So I can speak on this. St. Louis, I'm from St. Louis, but I've known folk from Chicago, so I can speak on this, right? So being on your square, that's just part of your character, okay? It ain't really the kind of game that you could pull or nothing like that, right? Being on your square is just really remaining in character. That's how I've always been told, whenever I'm around the way, whichever part that I'm nearby up in the shot, you know what I'm saying? So it's just your character, right? So being on your square. Nothing wrong with being a square, being on your square, being in character. See your true character. See, even a lot of these people out here that aren't on their squares, they out here on them streets. They're a different character. Not to say they're out of character, but they're a different character. See, when you look on the sidewalk is made of squares, right? You can hopscotch. Yeah, you can hopscotch and do all that stuff on the sidewalk. You can have fun with each other on the sidewalk, right? The minute you get off that sidewalk, it's no longer fun. Okay, it's no longer fun when you get off that sidewalk. So stay on the sidewalk, stay on the square. But see, the funny thing is that squares are not limited to sidewalks. Okay, because sometimes you're gonna have to cross that what street, and sometimes when you cross that street, it's filled with squares. They call that a crosswalk. Okay, they call that a crosswalk. Remain on your squares when you got to cross the streets by being on the crosswalk. You understand? So remain in character even when you have to go across them streets, depending on your situation. Don't go over to the other side and be around people that are of a different character, because that's going to make you change in character. I'm saying a lot, okay? I'm saying a lot. And not even say this is even it's like when I speak, it's like the creator comes to me, because like Courtney said, this city is crazy, and I know all about, me, and I've talked to Courtney a few times before. I understand where she's coming from, but hey, no matter what city you in, you got to remain on your square, because if you're gonna get off them sidewalks and you're gonna be on them streets versus just crossing the streets to the other side, see, you're gonna get out of character. You're gonna be around a different form, okay, that is of a different character. Okay, so we can go further with this, but I'm just kind of giving y'all an idea of what it means. Now, different squares put together makes a grid, and you could do a lot with the grid. You could make the grid multi-dimensional. So over time, being a square has more greater depth than not being a square. Okay, and even the people out there living a certain life, they'll tell you that's why they don't want you living the way they live, because their life, it may seem all great and it may seem all black and dark in the matter, dark matter, but it's not shifting things. It's not causing dimensional things to take place. That's why they tell you don't live the way they live. So E equals MC squared has a lot of depth to it, but I'll talk about it later. But this is how y'all will continue to keep things immaculate. Ladies and gentlemen, take heed and peep game when you see others trying to get you out of character, get you off your square. Okay. Now, let's see what's good. Deliverer says, yes, a real righteous man taking care of business, looking after his house, bag, fam, and most the creator. Always. Yes. You said also, Courtney, she said, I hate the city. I visit New Orleans to see my baby boy grave. Aw, yeah. But I don't live in the city. Yeah, okay, exactly. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, they be just about it. But a lot of them be outed. They so about it that they be outed. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go here. Let's see. Yeah. Remain in your square. Be about your own business. Amen. I see Tampa up in the building. Good to see you once again. Yeah. But yeah, remaining in your square, remaining in character, as they'll tell you if you come around Chicago. Yeah, because I didn't know about being on the square until I got around, some of them, and they taught me a lot. So shout out to Chicago. Yeah. So let me see this. Yeah, too much action in the inner city. There is. There is, but there's a way out of it. It involves still squares, but there's a way out of it, right? There's always a way out, you know. Um, you wonder how you get out. You gotta do a dimension of things. And do you not know, like with the railroads, they're made of a grid as well. Yeah, you gotta take the train. You gotta take that. You gotta take that train. You gotta take that midnight train. Doesn't mean you're going back to Georgia, but it's gonna take you out that city. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this square thing is multi-dimensional. It could take you to better places. You just got to know how to act and operate in it. That's why when I started doing my nice guy videos, which I'm going to get back to, by the way, I'm going to get back to that, by the way. I had no problem talking about being a nice guy. I felt no shame in it. I felt no lame in it. You dig? I felt no shame or no lame in talking about being a nice guy. Because with a nice guy, you don't need game. You don't. Why? They already, people that don't know the truth, they're going to see you as lame. But see, it always comes back to bite them in the end. Okay. But those who truly know how to be nice with it, continue to be. The nice with it will make you precise with it. Okay. So let's see something else. You said deliberate. Being on your square, you most be you must be who the creator created you to be. Real talk. Yes, facts. So I want to also say this too before I continue to keep going. We're 30 minutes in. I might not make this live stream too long because I'm gonna do a double header. I got something else coming up tonight. Okay, based on the date of this live stream. So trying to make up for lost time, letting y'all know I have not been anywhere. I've just been doing a lot behind the curtains, behind the scenes. Been making a lot of things happen, but I've been peeping, I've been watching, and I got y'all. Wait until y'all hear what I have to say. And I got many uploads coming up on the way. But basically, like since I got like multiple channels I've been building up, here at this particular channel, rayologyxm, I got a few more of what I call logical live streams coming up. But since this channel will be more focused on the betterment of women as well, a lot of my live streams moving forward will be here at this channel more emotional live streams instead of logical live streams. But these emotional live streams will serve it best to get to the heart and the root and the cause of all this lackluster love. Not just lack of love, but lackluster love. Okay. So that's what this channel going to be about. And that brings out more emotions. Okay. Even from some guys, that's going to bring out more emotions. Okay. Because logic, we could easily talk about, what's your value? How much value you got as a man? How much high value you have as a man? That's more logical. Okay, we're going to get more emotional. Okay, he has, I guess, what you call high value, but does he value you, ladies? Okay, does sweetie? I'm talking to you. I don't know who it is. Whoever's listening, ladies, sweetie, whoever you are, I'm talking to you. Okay, he might be a high value man, but does he value you? If he doesn't value you, there's no emotion there. He just sees you as, I don't know. He doesn't even see you as an investment. You're just basically like I don't know, just some like a happy meal that he just bought, you know, like just something to make him happy for that moment. That's it. You're nothing more than that. Okay. I'm just saying, is that what you want though? Some girls actually would want that. That's the crazy thing. Well, for a couple $1 million, I don't mind a few minutes, but then the rest of your life is unhappy. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, a lot of my more logical live streams, like ones that are just more like totally different concepts and topics, I'm setting up for one of my other channels, which I'll talk more about. Um, yeah, down the road. I got y'all. So yeah, just so much coming at me right now as we speak. Just trying to give y'all so much because there's so much that's been happening. I'm excited to be back, and I got so much to give y'all as far as content is concerned. We're trying to get up to that 1K subscribers. So help me out. Tell somebody to tell somebody about Rayology XM. We're moving forward. So one of the reasons why, I guess, with my subscriber number, like I'm not too big on tripping off the subscriber number. I am very thankful that I've gotten this far with my subscribers. But the reasons why I know I have not hit 1K yet is because I just don't talk like the popular people on YouTube, like meaning, I don't have these typical talking points that y'all would normally see out in these spaces, when they talk about certain talking points, typical red pill, manosphere, black pill, blue pill talking points, typical alpha male talking points, typical sigma male talking points. I don't have those talking points at my channel. So hence, I'm not going to have as many subscribers because I don't go with the popular opinion. Okay, so, but I still believe my channel is going to grow just because I'm trying to go in a different way and I just got to stick to it. That's how I got to do it. Let's see what everybody been saying in the chat so far. Uh, Tampa said the Most High is full of grace. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Okay, and then let's see. Aquarius said a quick transactional purpose, basically. Bingo. And I wanted to go somewhere with that too, because I kind of gave y'all an idea of the fork in the road or the crossroads at this channel, Rayology XM. Yes, at this channel, Rayology XM. Y'all saw the fork in the road at this channel when I started to do the live streams talking about transactional relationships and transformational relationships, or some would say reciprocal relationships. Okay, that's where you saw the fork in the road. Okay, this channel is going to be about reciprocal and transformational. It's not going to be about transactional. So a lot of my live streams going forward, hence, will be more emotional. If we're going to talk about investment at this channel, we're going to talk about emotional investments, because there's really not a such thing as a logical investment. Now, to someone that just heard me say that, go ahead, Google it. I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to do. But it's about emotional investments here at this channel, because we're about the emotions. We're about the transformational here. We're not about the transactional here at this channel. Okay? You said deliberate. Emotional live stream. I'm looking forward to your living streams. Hey, I appreciate that. You said Aquarius. The guy sees the woman as a quick transactional purchase, basically, if he doesn't value the woman. Bingo. Bingo. And then Cookie said 1099 girlfriends. Bingo. I mean, I guess you might as well add the 1 penny and make it 11. 1100. Still ain't gonna be 100. It's ain't gonna keep it 100. It's just 1100 based on the price tag. Kind of sad, but so true, right? Let's go though. But yeah, there's so many people like, like I'm putting out all this different content. That's another reason why I kind of took a back seat, because so many people were starting to like copy a lot of my talking points. I mean, I don't have copyrights on some of my stuff, so I can't quite call them out. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna go back to their channel and then do a video, whether it's using my talking points or using my name or saying something or talking about me, and they're gonna be like, fair use, fair use. I can't stand that fair use stuff. I can't stand that YouTube got that stuff going on, this fair use crap. I don't like it. I understand if you're doing a breakdown video or a reaction video, but when you just like outright talking about somebody, or you copying their content, then you want to say fair use, I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna just say this. That's some punk ass shit. That's some punk ass shit. I'm gonna just say it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So people just bug me up when they get on this internet, man. They bug me up. But I just fell back for that reason. Like, yo, people doing that. And so I had to like kind of switch up just a little bit, like, yo, like, uh, let me kind of make sure like when I put out some content, like I gotta make sure there's some respect on the name. But I can't like be out here trying to blaze away so flamboyantly, like you gotta put some respect on my name. It's kind of like when I say something, you know where it came from, but I don't want to give too much away to where people can continue to just want to leech off me. And so I had to really think going forward how I would actually put out content. And for the first time doing content on YouTube in like several years now, for the first time at this point, I'm like, dang, how do I actually put out content a certain way? And it was just like the first thing I just had to start thinking about just now. Excuse me. But with that said, that's still not going to stop me from putting out some new things, some more groundbreaking things. It's just that I have to do it a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Let's see, something has been said. Uh, Cookie says someone has done that to me as well. Bingo. Yeah, see, I don't, that, like I said, that's some punk ass shit. Excuse my language, y'all. Y'all know I'm not one to be cussing like that on my channel, but I call it out. You know what I'm saying? It's some punk ass shit. It is what it is. And then you said also, Cookie, you remember, oh yeah. Say less, say less, say less. Yeah. You said Aquarius. The haters gonna hate because they are triggered. Bingo, they are triggered. Yeah, they got their little panties in a bunch. Whoever, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it be. I just be sitting back. I be laughing most of the time, to be honest. I be laughing. I be like, really? And I be just like laughing, to be honest. But I'd still be like, I take what I do very seriously though. I'm gonna laugh about it, but I take what I do very serious. So I have to still, being out here doing content like I do, I have to still think about, okay, well, gonna have to do it this way going forward instead, you know. So a lot of times, people be like, Ray don't respond, nobody. No, I don't. A lot of people just ain't worth responding to. They're just not. So I don't say anything. They're not worth responding to. People can like attach my name to their videos and all that, try to get me to respond. It's like not even worth me responding to. So it's just a laughter at most. So uh but yeah, you said deliberate. Exactly. Your talking points are different from all this. Very inspiring and igniting to be different from others. Brother rayologyxm, keep on standing up and out from the crowd. Groundbreaking. Yes. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it, Cookie. They be wearing panties these days. These what they call it? Hoochie daddies. These hoochie daddies. That's what they call them now. Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Hey, what's good? I see you got a name change there. Anti. What's good? Good to see you back up in the building though. Yeah, but these dudes, they be wearing panties. I saw something like a lot of hoochie daddies out in Oklahoma. I saw them in Kansas City too though. These hoochie daddies are out of nowhere. Oh, you got it. You got it. Manties. They be wearing manties. That's facts. 1 second. Yeah, they be wearing them hoochie daddy shorts, them the manties and them hoochie daddy shorts. Okay, so now, yeah, I ain't gonna even go there. I'm not going to even go there. I'm not going to go there. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Right, but with all that I just said just a few minutes ago, like basically a lot of people are like a little Takashi 6ix9ine type. Like they won't admit it. So meaning like they'll just and shout out to Takashi. I ain't talking about Takashi 6ix9ine necessarily at all. I'm just saying like just in light of if people put what he did in a bad light, I guess, and people just want to go about running their mouth, if you will, for the wrong reasons. Um, it's just best that you let them say what they say. Just let them say what they say. Just keep that in mind. Just let people run their mouth. Eventually, they're gonna run out of steam. Let them run. Let them run their mouth. So, um, but eventually in the future, I'm gonna put this out there. So, might as well before somebody try to copy that, right? Copy that. uh, I'm gonna eventually be talking about game versus sport because game and sport are not the same thing. So I'm gonna be talking about that in the future coming up. You hear a lot about game, but you hear a lot about sport. But they also say the word game, like even the video game, sport. It's in the game. Like, what does that mean? We're gonna talk about that in the future. We're gonna talk about that, okay? Because there is a difference, okay? But I will say this. I will say this, okay? But yeah, I'm thinking like here's what I'm thinking about. So there was that pause I had to think about, like some how I want to put this out there for y'all. Um, what I will say is that while one makes moves, I stay in my own lane. I always peep their game while I run my race because my race is a sport. It's not a game over here. I run a race. So it's no game. It's no game. The Olympics, they weren't games. It was actually a sport. It was actually a race. But they applied the word game as time went on. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about all this later. See, Mother Nature is not about games either. Okay. There's no survival of the fittest. Oh, yeah. We're going to go there. We will. We're going to talk about this. I'm still an antagonist to game. And I know people that support me as of now, even some fellow YouTubers, and they talk about game. And I get it because they come from the real game. I get it. Okay. But they know I don't represent that. And I deal with these gamers versus people from the game. Okay. Like, so I'm going to be an antagonist. I'm going to be an antagonist. Because, like I told y'all earlier, the people that are really from the game don't want you to be in the game like that, like they are. That's just the way they came up. That doesn't mean they want you to come up the same way they did. What do they tell you? Like when you're young and you thinking you want to look up to them wearing the fly clothes, fly jewelry, fly cars, or for you ladies, wearing them fly nails and Chanel. Okay, you don't know how she got those fly nails and Chanel, but you're trying to look like her. She gonna tell you no, I don't. But that's another story too. Do gals? Oh, okay. We're gonna go here, ladies. We're gonna go here. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna go here. Okay. So if we got guys, older guys that are in the game telling younger guys not to be part of the game, Do we have older gals that are in the game telling younger gals not to be in the game? Do we see that today? Just a question. I want y'all to think about it. I told y'all I can go there. I'm just trying to be light though. I'm trying to be light. But overall I can say this, the game is about finesse. Whether you're in the game or a gamer, it's all about finesse. Some like to just continue to say the word manipulation. But that's that. I'm just talking about the game. Okay. That's what they say. That's how they believe. That's what it is. Okay. For them. Not for me. Not for what I stand for. Not for what I represent. But that's what they think. Okay. But the game, from what I peep game, it's about finesse. And I think I've said this before, but like Kyrie Irving, the great Kyrie Irving, he said it best. He said, let people live their lives. It's just a game. But he was being sarcastic about the game, the basketball game, because people kept talking about him and his protest, which was probably the greatest protest since Colin Kaepernick, what Kyrie Irving has been able to do. But he just tell people, hey, let them live their lives. Let them say what they want to say. It's just a game. So people that want to be about games, just let them be about that. That's what they want to do. You know, let them live their lives. Let them do that. I'm doing something different, but if that's how they want to do it, go ahead. Just don't encroach your ways upon my ways, because I don't live like you. But that's how they want to live. Let them be ignorant. Let them live the way they want to live. If they want to live their best life, if that's how they view it, living like that, let them and forget them. Try your best, right? So we're at the 47-minute mark. I'll probably sign off here. There's so much I want to bring up to y'all. Oh my gosh, we can really go there, right? I will say this though. I'm gonna say this back to the ladies because, like I said, I'm really reaching out to the ladies too. If some of y'all have not heard before, I'm gonna type this in the chat for y'all. If some of y'all unaware, because some of y'all ladies are probably new to YouTube. Some of you guys are too. But there was this statement here. Okay, and I'm gonna put it out there for y'all. This was big a few years ago when I first started making content, and this is a statement of NOWALT. And NOWALT was a big acronym back in the days when the red pill was really popping off back then. People was really on that MGTOW wave, which I believe that women have a different sense of MGTOW, but it's different. Like if I were to do a spin on MGTOW, it would be different. Okay. So what I would do if I had my hands on MGTOW, but I made it more for the Xenosphere for the ladies, it would be truly like WGTOW, but not in the sense of what they might assume with MGTOW, men going their own way. No. If women are trying to do right, women just would want to go the other way. So women going the other way versus going their own way. Ladies, go the other way. Don't go your own way. Go the other way. That's what the Xenosphere is about over here. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. But see, we just getting started with how I want to break this down because that was big. This whole idea of NOWALT. It basically stood for not all women are like that. That's what it was, because that's what a lot of gals would say. The lesser feminine, the females that weren't trying to be real women, they would always come out with this, not all women are like that. Okay? They would say that. And I'm going to explain more of this later. We'll go more into detail because I've done a video about it quite a few times before. But over here at this channel, I do something different because a lot of guys, even in those sectors of MGTOW, even the guys that call themselves IPMOR, SYSBM, Red Pill, Black Pill, even some of these female channels, they ride along with that NOWALT idea of not all women are like that, but they spin it in a negative life, like as if they spin it in a negative life and in a negative light, as to say like, yeah, these girls ain't no good. These girls can never be wives. No girl is ever single. No girl can ever be faithful. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they be saying not all women are like that. But a lot of them are like that. Actually, all of them are like that. That's how they spin it. Well, I don't spin it like that here at my channel. I do say nobody's perfect. I do say we've all had a background. I do say we all make mistakes. I say a lot of that here at this channel. Okay. And I talk about how we can be more proactive about that here at this channel. I talk about how we can be more pragmatic about that here at this channel. So going forward, this idea of not all women are like that, let's move past that because we know that there's a lot of oxymorons and misnomers within that acronym. I say this instead, and I'll probably talk more about this at the next meet and greet. It's basically, I was like that. IWLT. So instead of no Walt, I say I won't, if you will. I was like that. So ladies, to move forward, you got to think about how you were. Okay. Instead of not acknowledging what you were, just admit to what you were. But this is for you getting better. See, the lady that can get better is the lady that can remember when she was one time at her worst. Not that she was worse, but she was at her worst. I was like that. So I respect the ladies that can admit that she was like that. I can respect that she was like that and she's trying to do better. She's not trying to justify the way she was back then because some gals still justify the way they were back then and they still don't want to be held accountable. They won't even hold themselves accountable, let alone be responsible. You got gals that don't want to be held accountable nor be responsible for their actions. Okay. And so them the ones that will never excuse me, them the ones that will never hold up why they were like that. I was like that. They'll never hold that up. Even if they claim they were like that, they'll be like, and so, and we all got a past. And I'm like, well, you're not doing anything about it. You're no different than the past. You're still the past. Your past is your present, and more than likely, it's going to be your future too. You keep going in that direction. Okay. You said deliberate. Yes, the other way is the narrow path. The way, yes, that's it. You already know. You already know. You said also deliberate. Some of the older generation are wicked. They are not righteous. And the next generation, for the next generation, yes, they are not righteous for the next generation. The Noah floods or the fires, the scorched earth. Yeah. You see my face ablazing. That's because I'm looking out at the raging inferno. That's amazing. Okay. Yeah. You said, Cookie, these young heifers don't listen. Yeah, a lot of them don't, unfortunately. You said, Aquarius, so the ones in the game didn't choose, but the game chose them then? Facts. The game is you can't put the game on you, it's got to be in you. And so the game knows, it chooses you. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, I gotta say less. I gotta say less. Yeah, gotta say less. You said, deliberate. Yes, speak the truth, no games. Truth all the time, real talk. I appreciate that. And then Cookie, she said, how can you say you straight and wear some uh oh yeah, I guess I don't know what you meant by calls, but no. Yeah. I feel what you're saying though. Yeah, a lot of these people that are straight or claim they're straight, but they be like still wearing hoochie stuff. But we see that though. We see a lot of guys that you would think they like the buffest dude in the room, but you be like, dang, he look like he got a little backside on him, girl. You see his backside? He looking better than your backside, girl. Like, and dudes be straight walking like that too. He might even still look real masculine, but he even wear makeup with it. He not really trying to be dragged out with his looks, but he just you could tell that he just wants to be a little sweeter. But yeah, before I round up this live stream, I just want to say like yeah, I just want to build on a quality of moderators, not a quantity of moderators, but a quality of moderators based on everybody understanding this idea of the xenosphere. So that's what we do over here, you know. So let's go. You said let's see if there's anybody else that said something. Oh yeah, a few people said something. Cool. Oh yeah. I got you. You corrected yourself. I got that. Got you, Cookie. Yeah, exactly, Aquarius. He's zesty and zingy. Yeah. Tangy, tingy. Yeah. You said deliberate. Uh oh yeah, yeah. It's true when not all women are like that. And like I said, I'm gonna break that down more. I'm gonna break that down more. I got you. I got you. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep this under an hour. Try to keep this one pretty smooth for a meet and greet. I appreciate everybody stopping by, but I just really wanted to kind of put out there the premise of what's been going on lately, why one doesn't see really moderators here, but that's only for a little bit. We just setting up more of the Xenosphere here at this channel. The Xenosphere was started here at this channel, and more people I know behind the scenes like what I'm doing. So we're doing a lot behind the scenes to build up more of the name, to just do more with it. Because we're trying to bring families back. We're trying to bring love back. We're trying to bring peace and positivity back. We're trying to bring those slow jams back. We're trying to bring it all back, man. We're trying to bring it all back. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring it back. We're trying to bring the baby. We're trying to bring the baby making music back. Yeah, yeah. From the standpoint of positivity, we're trying to bring the baby making music back. Now, y'all think about what is considered baby making music now. It ain't like the old school slow jams. It's that trap music. Girls be like, I want to hear some of that. Yeah, that. Hey, that song. She want to get her back blown out to some trap music. I'm like, girl. And then guess what? The crazy thing is, the babies come out the box. Y'all be seeing them TikToks. The babies be crying when they don't hear no little boozy, when they don't hear no Gunna. Babies be bopping their head to Gunna at 2 years old. They be listening to Young Thugger, Slime, Slap, Slime. They be listening to that at a young age. Come on, man. Like the little kids be saying, like the young guys be saying, y'all better quit playing with me, like the young guys be saying. Like that's what they be talking about now. Little babies be bobbing their head to trap music because that's what they mama call themselves making love to, man. This is deep. You said, Cookie, it was great hearing your voice. I appreciate you stopping by. It was great for you to be stopping by. So I'm gonna step off here and I'm gonna get ready for the next live stream. Tonight is a double header. Like I said, given the date of this live stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and chill for a little bit. I'll probably have to reset the live stream by a few more minutes off, but we're gonna be ready to go live again for those who want to stick around, chill with yours truly. Hear me out. I got some stuff for y'all. Like I said, I just been in the cut, been listening, but I've been getting a lot done. Okay, but I got y'all. So I'll see y'all in a little bit, and I'm glad that y'all stopped by for this live stream. You said deliberate. Peace to your brother rayologyxm. Keep up the good works. Bring the fire. You already know. You already know. Yeah. You said Aquarius. Oh yeah, that's true. Trap, crap, rap, so women can tap out. Boom. And trap out. Oh man, I don't even want to go there with the trap out part. I don't even want to go there with the trap out part. But yeah, that part. You got it. You got it, Aquarius. But yeah, much love to y'all. Thanks a million for stopping by. And for those who in the chat, you want to tip yours truly. You see that? No expectation, no obligation, just appreciation. Even those listening to this on a replay, if you want to tip yours truly, that'll be in the description section. Also, those listening to this on the replay, you will see all the other platforms that I'm on. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share this channel. Make sure that you subscribe if you like my content. There's more in store. Check out my playlist and other videos that I've done and other live streams that I've done. And thanks a million for stopping by. Much love to all of y'all. You said Cookie. Let me see this. Oh, this was yeah, this was beforehand. Let me make sure I ain't missing no comments. Make sure. Okay. Oh, Cookie did say this. Yeah, see y'all in a few. Okay, see you in a few as well, Cookie. Yeah, so we're gonna sign out here. Thanks a million for stopping by, everybody. Much love. And y'all be easy. Continue to enjoy the rest of this year. And better is definitely on the way. It's only getting better from here, especially in regards to the Xenosphere. All right, now.